Sagittarius, haha. Welcome back to Readings and Sage Tarot. It's your boy Pat. And today we're going to be doing a reading for my Sagittarius. Now I want you guys to keep in mind that these readings are general. So I want you guys to kind of take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Also check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs as well. Let's get a clearer picture on what we got going on for you guys, right? What we got going on for my Sagittarius. What we got going on for my Sagittarius. Spirit, angels, guys. What messages do you have for my Sagittarius? My Sagittarius, what we got going on for them? Also, if you feel like this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps my channel. What we got going on for my Sagittarius? For my Sagittarius, ooh, no, we're not doing that. For my Sagittarius. 2 cards fell out for you guys. Okay. Show the world the real you, Sagittarius. Your dreams need a practical plan. I like that energy for you guys. What you don't see coming. Be bold and make the first move and surrender to the divine. So a lot of this is, yeah. Show the world the real you, Sagittarius, for whatever reason this is. We're going to see what's going on with you guys for the month of May. I might even give you guys a love message for my singles and then for my committeds, right? What we got going on for my Sagittarius around this time? Spirit, talk to me. What's going on with my Sagittarius in the month of May? What's going on with my Sagittarius? Ooh, you guys are being a little quiet. What's this doing here? You guys are being secretive, especially with something you haven't moved on from. You have the High Priestess and the Chariot. You guys are being quiet about what you haven't been moving on from, or whatever this is. I feel like you haven't moved on from something. Why is this here? Feels like you're keeping to yourself on like something you ain't moved on from. Why is this here? Why is this here? Oh, about the attention that you get. Feels like you're keeping the attention that you get to yourself, or it's like whatever rewards you're trying to keep those hidden for whatever reason. What's this here for? What's the Chariot right here? Oh, because you're understanding the reality of the situation, especially when it comes to the attention that you're about to get. Give me more about this. What's going on with my Sagittarius? You guys have been taking a break from something you let go of, is what I feel with this. I feel like you let go of something, but you've been getting in your mind about it for whatever reason this is. It feels like you quietly haven't moved on from something. Huh. What's this High Priestess doing here? It's like some type of secret, or yeah, about like something that's unconventional or something that a lot of people wouldn't even approve of. This is like, you see this Hierophant is in reverse. So it's like something that you keep to yourself that a lot of people would not approve of. And then you got this 2 of Wands here. You don't know what direction you want to go with this because you haven't moved on from it. What's the 6 of Wands right here? Ooh. I feel like this attention is slowly but surely coming your way. For whatever reason this is here. It's the 7 of Cups right here. Oh. Also, it's been like slowly building up to somebody having something to say to you. Especially about like the reality of the situation or whatever this is. Feels like it's been slowly but surely taking its time towards you. What's this 4 of Swords right here? I see you've been taking a break from something, but I see you getting out of your head as well. I see you still taking breaks, but getting out of your head about like the rest that you need. So I like that. I see that you let go of some type of relationship, but you're getting out of your mind about like what you think a relationship should be. For whatever reason this is. I like that. Give me 3 cards overall to clarify this reading because I'm confused. Oh, okay. Whew. Let me just say this. Some of you guys have not been sexual at all. You've just been a little bit closed off. What's going on with this? Especially because of a third-party situation, you're not taking initiative on something that regarding like the group of friends that you're in or like the people who you know. Why is this going here? It's because of gossip. There could be people around you gossiping about like whatever you stop dealing with or whatever you stop taking initiative towards. Why is this here? About who you used to be or who you didn't like being. And I like a lot of this is you're impatient about like these riches or like you're impatient about like this this idea of how far you can go with your own money. Don't go that far to where you feel like you need it now. I feel like there's also a third party situation to discussing somebody's finances for whatever reason this is. I feel like you went from a third party, some of you guys, to being single. Is what I feel with this, or like to really being impatient to make the net. What's the Knight of Pentacles right here? Oh, clarify this. You guys are changing how you feel. Some of y'all are changing how you feel about a Leo or a Gemini. There's gossip and somebody's rushing in to tell you something. They want to rush in with some type of truth. They're regretting a decision that they made. Why is this? Because they're restless about like closing out some type of cycle. They can't wait to close something out with you guys. I don't know what it is. That's what I feel with this. What's the World card doing here? Could be a Capricorn you guys are dealing with. There's a cycle ending or something. And I see you guys becoming more organized, but also like, recognizing that you're going to have to lower your expectation with whatever you've been holding on for. Why is this? Because of a bad love situation, or like you not being able to pick who you want? And I feel like it's a missed opportunity regarding like, a long-term relationship or something that just didn't work out. Why is this? Could be because of a Leo, or it could be something that you've been holding back from regarding a third-party situation. Why is this? Been having a hard time communicating what you keep revisiting, and it's really taking the focus off of yourself. So, that's a lot, Sagittarius. Feel that. But you don't see coming. You guys are manifesting, but you don't know the way you want to manifest. Some of you guys haven't made a decision yet, or there's a lack of you having the opportunity to because of whatever you feel like you're the blame of, or somebody's making you the scapegoat for something or something like that. I see you guys letting go of a relationship for whatever reason. This is a relationship in the month of May. Whew, that was different. That was completely different from what I'm used to. Yeah. So what's their advice when it comes to that type of shit? Because that was a lot. What's your advice? Be yourself. You got the Knight of Wands here. That's the Sagittarius. Some of y'all need to move as well. Some of y'all need to get the fuck on, or don't stay in the same place. Why is this? Because it's making you restless, or you're getting over a situation of who you used to be. Is what I want to feel with this. Give me more about this. And I see you working a lot more, especially if you feel like you was on the outside of a certain relationship that is like slowly progressing. I see you guys trying to form some type of financial situation as well. Like you're working, and I feel like slowly but surely you're working towards a lot of better things. You guys are changing how you feel about rushing in and having a conversation regarding finances. Some of you feel like a lot of this has to do with the success that you're building, or like some type of new opportunity that you got coming your way. I like that for you. What's the overall energy for this read? What's this Justice card doing here in reverse? It's like a relationship that you never got to the next level with, but I feel like you manifest in the past, but it's like you don't understand the past. Why is this? It's like you don't understand why a love situation didn't work out that you were holding on to. Some of you. Others, you, it's like some type of partnership or a sibling. Or I see Gemini, Aries, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, Libra, fire sign, air sign, earth sign. Anyway, Aries, you guys are manifesting. You know that, right? But it feels like it comes with like a lot of laborious work based off of like some type of betrayal or some type of hurt. Yeah. It feels like you've been trying to do something for a while, but it only ends up in pain. So be careful with that. Your dreams need a practical plan. Show the world the real you. What's this doing here? Show the world the real you. There's something you haven't walked away from because it feels like you're disconnected from somebody, or somebody. It's like a sibling, brother, mother, auntie, cousins, soulmate, somebody in your family, some of y'all, but also you can't walk away from something that you're having a hard time with the long term. And why is this here? Oh, you get tired of defending yourself, or what? Somebody who's not there for you emotionally. Why? Because I feel like you're withdrawing from them. You're withdrawing from somebody who you feel like isn't there for you. Or you feel like you can't trust this person with your emotions. What's the Seven of Wands doing here? Yeah, I feel like this is like some type of conflict that you were defending yourself with some of y'all. Also, it's something that you feel like you can't ignore. I see that, yeah, especially when it comes to you had a hard time deciding on who you wanted to be or what you were impatient about because you really couldn't focus on yourself. Tower card. Be ready for like these life-changing events when it comes to your happiness. I feel like the way you make yourself happy is going to drastically change for whatever reason once you move on from something. I don't like that for you guys. That was a lot. That was a whole lot. Your dreams and a practical plan. Be on the lookout for a Taurus or an Aquarius this month as well. I felt the need to tell you that. Be on the lookout for those signs in particular. Show the world the real you. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. Whew. That was a lot, wasn't it? Okay, what I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna give you guys a quick love reading, right? A quick love reading. What we got going on? How does my Sagittarius feel about their person? How does my Sagittarius feel about their person? Four of Cups. What's this doing here? So you feel like you need to make a decision, or this person does? I feel like you feel like something is out of reach, but something you're disconnecting from, or you already have disconnected from. This could also be a past situation. Doesn't have to be. How does this person feel about you in the month of May? How does this person feel about you? Oh, they feel like they can't work together with you. They can't cooperate with you. Why is this? Because they feel like you don't know how you feel about something, or you don't know how you feel about like whatever third party that you can't deal with, or whatever this is. What's your actions toward them? Be careful of like trying to trick them and stressing yourself out about how you're gonna trick the situation. Also, be aware of like stressing yourself out about like a misunderstanding or whatever this is. What's this person's actions towards you? 10 of Wands. Why is this here? 9 of Wands. So I feel like they're taking initiative, but I feel like it's a lot of things that have been burdening them that they're finna stop trying to do. I'm gonna keep it real. What's the outcome with you on your side? What's your outcome? Be aware of like some type of conflict that you learn about, or like some type of issue that you have with somebody, and I feel like it comes with like a new opportunity. What about this person? What's their outcome with you? Tower and World card. They're closing this cycle, and I feel like they're gonna do it in a very big way, like a very big way, like huge. What's the mutual energy between the both of you? Moon card. You guys are gonna expose each other, or I feel like you haven't made that decision. You go through these cycles where you're taking your emotions out of something, or you're not really being as emotional as you need to be. It's Moon card. You guys haven't made a final decision on what secrets you want to put out about each other, or whatever the fuck this is. I don't know. That's a lot. Overall energy. Justice card. Things will balance out, and I feel like this is going to provide you with work as well, or some of you guys is going to balance out your productivity with understanding the reality of the situation. Is what I get with this. A lot of Taurus energy. You guys are going to be working on your health, but I feel like also with this Aquarius energy, you guys are going to be trying new things, new fitness routines, new ways of making your health better. I like that. I like that. Whew, Sagittarius. That is a lot. That's a whole lot. Spirit, what messages you have for my Sagittarius in the month of May? What messages you have for my Sagittarius in the month of May? Give me a good Celtic cross real quick. The Celtic cross. Okay. I like that. Clarify this. Okay. I like that too. What's going on in the past? Okay. What's crowning the reading? What is crowning the reading? Okay. Cool. What's in their fears, Spirit? What's in their fears? What is in their fears? Okay. What's in their external factors, Spirit? What's in their external factors? Yeah. Ooh, okay. Got the Justice card. What's in the outcome? Ooh, one more. Give me this Queen of Pentacles. This is Queen of Pentacles over here. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Clarify this. One more. Okay, yeah. Give me 3 of these cards over here. Give me 3 cards over here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Ooh. Overall energy for the read. So you guys are a little uncomfortable this month for whatever reason this is. 9 of Cups. You don't really trust yourself emotionally. You got the King of Cups. Somebody could be blaming you for you taking initiative on something or you starting something, especially if it comes to like a new job or something. I see you taking initiative on like a new way of making money as well. I feel like you're lowering your expectations with things that you're staying that you haven't cut off yet. So let's talk about this. First 3 cards that I have is the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and then the Tower. Let's say that you drop something, but then you still feel fucked up about it. I feel like you're trying to avoid something, and I feel like a lot of this has to do with like a betrayal that has already happened or something that's already been hurting you for whatever reason this is. You have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and then the Tower. You know, you're not working as hard as you normally did, but I feel like a lot of this has to do with like whatever hurt you've been going through that you've been trying to avoid going through again for whatever reason this is. You have the 4 of Swords, and then you have the 9 of Swords. A lot of this is you're changing your mind, but it's also you going through this place of like withdrawal. It feels like you're afraid to not stress yourself out about a situation for whatever reason this is. It feels like you go through this thing where if you don't worry, what the fuck else is going to happen if you don't worry? Don't do that. Okay. Your biggest challenge is: are you going to defend yourself, or are you going to try to avoid defending yourself in a certain situation? I feel like communication is the what's lacking because this 8 of Wands it was in reverse. You guys have been not saying anything about something. This 4 of Pentacles is talking about you've been holding on to something, but I don't see you speaking to it, or there's a lack of communication, especially when it comes to being who you are or who you're becoming. You know, a lot of this is you were lacking motivation with something, or you were lacking the initiative to do something, especially when it comes to like moving. Some of you, I see that this Queen of Swords is being a thing where somebody's on your mind who really doesn't have the best things to say to you, especially if you're not in a relationship with this person. It's like you hope that you don't have to balance out something with somebody who got something to say to you, or whatever this is. I feel like you'd rather. If you're not in a relationship with somebody, but you're trying to avoid some type of drama, I feel like that's part of the reason why you're withdrawing, or you're trying not to stress yourself out about the situation for whatever reason this is. I do see that if your money been fucking up, it's because you ain't made a decision on how you want to handle your business plans, and you haven't been putting a lot of attention on how you want to go about that. So I feel like these accolades ain't gonna really come until you really get more organized, especially on things that you haven't made a decision on, but you really haven't really, gotten the accolades that you want yet, unless you really have to make that decision on where you want to go. You're trying to avoid drama, but it really comes with some of y'all could be dealing with 2 people or 3 people. Somebody from your past who's still holding on, somebody who you deal with now who can't make a decision, the 6 of Wands. You're not getting attention from the situation, but then you got the King of Wands here. It's like your confidence is being boosted with whatever attention you feel like you didn't get or whatever you've been going through. So be ready for that at the end of the month. You guys have been having a hard time making a decision on what you want to do financially, especially with things that you've been holding on to with this Queen of Pentacles. You got the Queen of Pentacles, You got the King of Pentacles in reverse, and then you got the Six of Wands, and then you got the King of Wands. So watch out for overspending with your money as well. I felt the need to tell you that. If you've been trying to get more organized, don't make the wrong decisions, especially if you haven't got the rewards you need yet. And this King of Wands is telling me that you're becoming a little bit more confident in yourself, especially if you feel like you didn't get the attention from somebody in general. I like that for you. Because what you don't see coming is you got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups in reverse. I said Knight of Wands. The Knight of Cups in reverse. This talks about you not having that emotional independence that you need. But a lot of this has to do with like you haven't been taking action on how you feel as well. Some of y'all could be having issues with your family, or you have these issues where you can't depend on people emotionally. Recognize where that comes from. Then you got this Ace of Wands. I see you being motivated with that though. Say that you can't depend on somebody emotionally, it shows you why, and it makes you feel like, you know what, who can I lean on emotionally? Who can I trust with my emotions? You've been holding on to not speaking on who you are, some of you, or you've been holding on to not speaking on how you want to go about handling a certain situation, especially with this Tower in reverse. Feels like you don't really want something to crumble, but I feel like it's going to crumble anyway. The thing about it is, don't stress yourself out about drama that hasn't happened yet. You're either going to defend yourself or you're not. Especially when it comes to two people and somebody who, some of y'all are going through legal situations, or with this King of Pentacles, I don't see somebody being willing to give that up right away. I'm going to keep it real. If y'all going through a legal situation with somebody, I feel like somebody's pulling back, or like they're really being very tight with their money all of a sudden, whatever the fuck this is. It's weird. It's weird, but I feel that. Whew. That's what I feel with this. So now I'm going to get to the all signs portion. That's what I need to be doing right now. I'm going to be doing that right now. All signs. If you're dealing with, I'm going to do Aries to Pisces. So if you're dealing with the Aries, what's going on with them? Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. They have clarity on the situation. Something's been hurting them, but they're no longer stressing out about that. So they feel betrayed, but they're not stressing out about it. It feels like they put on the front or whatever this is. If you're dealing with a Taurus in the month of May, they got this new job. I see them balancing things out. I also see them waiting on something to happen. What is this? Especially with like a relationship that they're not even in anymore. Why is this? Somebody still supports the situation even though they're not with this person. Why is this? I feel like they're putting effort into a relationship that they're still not in. They could be moving away from something, especially when it comes to family, or they could be taking action on a certain family situation. If not a family, then they could be taking action on a relationship long term. They want to be with somebody for a long ass time or something like that. If you're dealing with a Gemini, what's going on with them? They're in their head about somebody trying to offer them something regarding love, but they're not with this person. They probably got some legal issues as well. They don't have to be. They're not with this person. They're getting out their head about like somebody new offering them something who they're not with. It could be like a family situation from the past that they're trying to give to, but I feel like they're losing hope in that as well for whatever reason. Or a past relationship or something like that. What they thought long-term happiness was going to be or something like that. What we got going on if you're dealing with the Cancer in the month of May 2021? The Cancer is moving, or they're organizing a move, or they're trying to find ways. They could also be dealing with two different people. Give me the outcome. Yeah, they're not stressing themselves out about these two choices that they have. Some of them, somebody from their past, somebody that they deal with now. This has to do with some new opportunity that they got. They haven't been focusing on themselves, and I feel like this is where it's going to bring somebody towards them to offer them something, or somebody's going to tell them how they feel about them. And they're not going to be too stressed out for too long. If you're dealing with a host Cancer, if you're dealing with a Leo in a month of May, what's going on with them? They're a little jealous about what happened in the past, or they're jealous of like a past situation, especially when it comes to like an equal give and take regarding a relationship. I see them holding back, but not wanting to revisit the situation. Why is this? Because they feel like things weren't fair or things weren't really balanced out with whatever they were holding on to. So what's the outcome? I don't see them committing to somebody because they feel like somebody won't take responsibility or they're trying to control the situation or whatever it is. They feel like somebody's trying to control them or whatever the fuck. A bully or whatever the fuck. What we got going on if you're dealing with a Virgo? What's going on with them? The Virgo could be having a new job or a new placement, but they haven't really made that decision yet on where they want to move as well. Say that they got a job at a distance that they're probably going to go to or an upper level position. I feel like they've been holding back because of family or like some type of relationship that still hurts them. I see them being very motivated though to release some type of secret or not really not be too emotional with whatever they're impatient with because they're done stressing themselves out about whatever's going on. Okay, that's a Virgo. Whew. Yeah, they can also be dealing with a Libra. It's somebody who cut them off or something like that. That was a Virgo. If you're dealing with a Libra, what's going on with you and Libra in the month of May? They're removing themselves from a third-party situation because they feel like they didn't get attention from somebody in it, or they can't really deal with certain people, especially when they feel like they haven't really gotten where they need to be yet. They are holding on to something. I feel like this is something that they feel like they don't have a choice in, or something that in regards to like some type of gossip that really hurts them and makes them pull back from certain situations, especially about who they are, because of the success that they feel like they didn't have, but they can feel like people blame them for whatever they be in their head about. I feel like a lot of this has to do with like them going through some type of healing or like some type of hurt that really fucked them up. That was a Libra. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I was wondering what you mean the Scorpio in the month of May, Sagittarius. They can't decide on how they want to speak about something, but they're still fucked up about it. Why is this? Because somebody played them and they're trying to get out of that situation or something's being exposed about whoever played them. And I feel like they're not putting effort into like withdrawing anymore, but they really are being overly defensive about what they're being in their head about. What they're in their head about. Why is this? Because they feel like somebody blames them about what the success they didn't get or like the relationship that they didn't get for a long time or something like that. Whew. What's going on with the Sagittarius if they're dealing with another Sagittarius in a month of May? They're done trying with something. Could be a Pisces as well. They're done trying with something that they understand now. Why is this? Because they're cutting off something that they're holding back from. They know why they hold back from something, some situation. Could be a Leo or a Libra. I feel like they're done trying, or they're putting the burden down about like what they're losing interest in. Bottom of the deck. Could be somebody who they were close to or a friend as well. They're getting bored with a certain situation. What we got going on? If you're dealing with a Capricorn in the month of May, what's going on with them? They're not defending themselves over a past situation. They actually are being exposed for something, and they accept the reality of it. They are done waiting for something that they didn't. They gave more than they got, and I feel like they are done putting effort into certain situations. I feel like they want to take a new life. They accept the reality of where their life is going, and I feel like, yeah, they've been withdrawn from people overall, especially when it comes to not getting attention and not being able to focus on themselves because of somebody who played them or whatever the fuck this is. That was Capricorn. If you're dealing with an Aquarius in the month of May, what's going on with them? If you're dealing with an Aquarius in the month of May, what's going on with them? They feel like they're not getting attention or they're not being appreciated for something in the past. Why is this? They're done trying to make something happen because they recognize the reality of the situation, especially if it was something from the past that really didn't provide them with the attention that they wanted. I feel like they're trying to pick a direction on how they want to handle a certain situation. They don't know if they should move or not, and I feel like some type of clarity is going to make them accept the reality of the situation. They are being blamed for somebody playing them in the past. Could be a Pisces or a Virgo. They haven't really been able to focus on themselves. They're actually going to start coming outside more, but they really haven't moved on from something yet. Why is this? Because they're finna start something. They're finna take initiative and say something. They're finna express how they feel about whatever they didn't put effort into. Especially if they couldn't defend themselves over a situation with a misunderstanding that didn't allow them to have the success that they've been overthinking a lot of. a lot of. Anyway, that's Aquarius. If you're dealing with a Pisces, what's going on with you in this Pisces in the month of May 2021? If you're dealing with a Pisces, Sagittarius, what's going on with you in this Pisces? They feel hurt or betrayed about a situation from the past. Why is this betrayal? Could be somebody didn't take responsibility, or somebody's really not stepping up. Could be including you, or like an Aries or a Scorpio or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's somebody who didn't take responsibility and they're kind of impatient from that as well. It's somebody from the past, and I feel like this is them trying to give to it because they feel like they missed opportunity, or this is really them feeling like they was on the outside of a situation from the past. Overall energy. Things is going very well for them. I feel like they're very lucky, but there's gossip going on about somebody who was jealous or who they're not even in a relationship with or something like that. Further down the line, that's what this is going to be about. It's probably not going on right now. It's like further down the line. Anyway, yeah, I want to thank you guys for your time today. Thank you, Sagittarius. I'm going to title this video, Be Yourself. All right. Thank you for everything that you've been listening. If you feel like this video resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Other than that, y'all be smooth. I'm going to fuck with y'all later. Y'all be smooth.